All right, everybody, we are back again. Today we are sitting with Ben Thornton, and he is the Chief Technology Officer here at Opex. Is that right?
That's right.
That's a huge title. Did you come up with that title, or they gave you that title?
I mean, it's a pretty established industry title, so I didn't make it
Okay.
up. But yes, when I was getting hired, I said that should be my title.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Okay. I'm not in this industry, so I'm always in awe of somebody that has a fancy title. So,
Gotta have a fancy title.
so word on the street is you and your family like to travel a lot. Are we talking North Myrtle, South Myrtle? Which Myrtle did you,
Oh, we own a timeshare in North Myrtle,
okay,
so
down there all the time?
yeah. I'll no, actually, I don't think I've been to Myrtle Beach for 7 or 8 years.
Okay. Where has been some of your big travel destinations? You have a favorite spot or somewhere you went recently that you guys loved?
Yeah, so we love the Caribbean. My girls love Mexico. Actually, I've got a funny story. If we've got 3 seconds,
We
my
have we
daughter.
have 3 seconds.
It'll take slightly more than that. But my daughter in fifth in when she was 5 in kindergarten, we heard from her teacher because they were doing a unit on Mexico and they asked what the kid's favorite thing about Mexico was,
Mm-hmm.
and my daughter said the bar drinks.
Oh wow,
So by the
nice.
time she was 5, she'd been to Mexico 4 or 5 times
Uh
and
huh.
was obsessed with the swim up bar. So
So then, Child Services came to pay you a visit. Is
I, so far they haven't found out. So
okay.
might not be a good thing for this to go on the internet, huh?
You need to talk to them to
Yeah,
OPEX about
yeah.
editing. I'm not in charge of editing. Well, that's awesome. So you also were on the client side of things at a bank, and then you joined the team at OPEX. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And what made you do that besides dollar signs?
I mean, with the bank had gone through a ton of transition. We'd gone through a lot of mergers. It was a lot of fun, but it was also a stressful time. I'm working massive hours. I remember one time I went to the headquarters of one of the banks that we were merging with for a 1 day, 1 night trip during one of the
Mm-hmm.
mergers.
Yeah.
I got home 5 days later.
Wow.
So it was, and even then it was like 22 hour days.
Wow.
So it was just stressful. And,
Yeah.
I saw Rich never working and thought I should come join here.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So a little bit of a slacker schedule around here, would you say?
It's fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they're treating you right here. Security is on top of everyone's mind. Not really mine. I mean, let's be honest here. It's probably on top of everyone else's mind, me. And what is the future of security service provider market? What's the future there?
The provider market, and there are a million security providers out there. I definitely think that there are, just like anything, right? As a market matures, you get consolidation, you get certain providers rising to the top. We know, 4 or 5 that take the lion's share of the wins in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there will be a lot of that. But the biggest thing is about the people involved, which is why we see so much client need around security. Is there's a million tools, but
Yeah.
the people are what matter, and that's why there's those certain providers rising to the top. They're the ones that can get and retain the talent.
Okay. Great. And so you're also the talent here at OPEX that they're retaining. Is that right?
So far, they're retaining me. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly. Okay. Good.
we'll
Yeah.
hope that stays.
Absolutely. Great. Speaking of security, if OPEX was a bar, who would be the bouncer?
Oh man. Well, I mean, the the obvious two answers would either be Jordan or Sean because they're the big guys.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that me or Rich are going to scare anyone off trying to break into this place. So
Okay. So
it's
Jordan or Sean. Okay, that's good. I can
just
see
sheer
that.
muscle power. I
Yeah.
mean,
Great. Well, I mean, you want the heavy hitters at the door
you
if there's
do.
a
You
problem.
do.
Good. Okay. So let's go right into the lightning round here. Who takes more vacation, you or Courtney?
Man, I mean, I probably Courtney all told
Mm-hmm.
because,
Because his name's on the building,
well,
right?
yeah, and he can, but also he spends a lot of, it depends on what you call vacation. Because he
Mm-hmm.
spends a lot of time out of the office, but
Yeah.
potentially still working.
We don't know that he's
we,
working.
we don't
do
know.
we?
We don't know.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Yeah. Where is Courtney? We have no clue.
absolutely.
So
But
let's just say that's vacation.
if we call that vacation, I spend more time in the office, more days in the office probably than Courtney.
Okay. All right. Lake or the beach?
On lake.
Okay.
I love them both. Love them both.
Okay. Here's a fun fact about me. I know the show's all about you. Here's a fun fact about me. I've never been swimming in a lake. Not once.
It's an unfun fact about you.
That's it. Well, might be unfun. So that's a good way of looking at it. I don't know. The water is
it is murky.
brown.
It is
it's dark.
murky.
I don't know. You have snakes, turtles.
But no sharks.
That is true. There's no sharks. Yeah. Unless there's a Sharknado, then there could potentially be sharks there. Office or work from home?
And there's pros to both.
Mm-hmm.
There's pros to both. I like the split thing that we have. I mean, I like working from home at times. I have to travel in 40 to 45 minutes or so each direction. So
yeah,
when I stay home, it saves me a bunch of time. But I love the people I work with. So
that's great.
I like coming into.
Yep. Awesome. Well, Ben, that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for your time. I'll let you get back to work. And as always, I am Tommy T, and keep your head in the clouds.